The Sharingan, or the Copy Wheel Eye, is the dojutsu Kekkei Genkai of the Uchiha clan. It is regarded as one of the three great dojutsu, the others being the byakugan and the rinnegan. To acquire the Sharingan, the wielder of the Kekkei Genkai must experience a powerful emotional condition with regards to a person precious to them. This will make their brain release a special form of chakra that affects the optic nerves, transforming the eye into a Sharingan. Usually, this emotion is a negative one, as seen with the Uchiha's Curse of Hatred. When the Sharingan is first awakened, each Sharingan usually will have only one tomoe. Through emotional growth, the Sharingan will continue to develop. The complete ordinary Sharingan is represented by gaining the third tomoe in both eyes. Interestingly, all the Sharingan's abilities are available to the user from its earliest stage, as being with the one tomoe. But with increased tomoes comes greater proficiency at using the abilities. Now, a Sharingan can be transplanted into a non-Uchiha like in the case of Hatake Kakashi. They won't be able to deactivate the Sharingan and the chakra demand is greater. The Sharingan grants its users a wide array of abilities. First of all, the user of the Sharingan can see chakra. Though not as advanced as the byakugan, the user can see things such as changes in chakra nature and the color of chakra. Furthermore, the user is granted an impeccable ability to perceive. As an example, Sasuke's Sharingan was able to see on a cellular level. That's crazy. In practice, at least in combat, this allows them to see fast-moving objects, and once fully developed, amounts to some protective abilities. One of the coolest things about the Sharingan is that it's able to copy almost any jutsu, granting Hatake Kakashi the name of the Copy Ninja. Kakashi, through the use of the Sharingan, gained an immense amount of jutsus from all kinds of chakra natures that he could use. He was truly a badass shinobi. All in all, the eye of the Sharingan is split up in two parts. One called the Eye of Hindsight, which was the one that we just discussed, and another one called the Eye of Hypnotism. Now, the Eye of Hypnotism is truly insane. The user of the Eye of Hypnotism in the Sharingan can use a wide array of genjutsu abilities that in extreme cases even allows the Sharingan user to take control over another target's body, forcing them to do exactly as the controller wishes. This ability is usually represented by the Sharingan appearing in the controlled person or being's eye. Now, the ordinary Sharingan also has two ultimate jutsus within its arsenal. The first one being Izanagi. Basically, the Izanagi allows the user to warp reality for a short time, changing reality into illusion and illusion into reality, thus escaping the barrier between death and life and thereby rewriting destiny itself. The Sharingan is hereafter sacrificed. Another ultimate jutsu is Izanami. Izanami traps the affected in an infinite loop, disregarding the target's 5 senses. It's specifically designed as a reprimand for those who abuse the Izanagi ability. But Izanami, just like Izanagi, also sacrifices the Sharingan of the user. Now, a user of a Sharingan can evolve the Sharingan to a Mangekyo Sharingan. To experience this evolution, a massive trauma of loss is experienced. The Mangekyo Sharingan is basically an advanced form of the Sharingan that has only been activated by a handful of Uchiha. They are noted to be the heavenly eyes that see the truth of all of creation without obstruction. Tenjo no kotowari o shuaku seishi hitomi. First of all, a Mangekyo Sharingan is distinguished from a normal Sharingan by its appearance, which changes the form of the tomoe seal and is unique to every user. It is initially awakened by the trauma suffered from witnessing the death of someone close to the user, and this the Uchiha have historically misunderstood as the user needing to be responsible for the person's death, why the practice of killing one's own best friend developed throughout the history of the Uchiha. The Mangekyo retains all of the Sharingan's generic abilities, and in addition to this, grants powerful abilities that differ between each eye and user to user. Both Sasuke and Itachi have access to the Amaterasu's flames. Itachi has Amaterasu in one eye and Tsukuyomi in another. Once a user awakens both Mangekyo Sharingan, they are able to summon the Susanoo. As with any dojutsu, the Mangekyo Sharingan can be transplanted into non-Uchiha, granting them all the abilities, but with higher chakra demands. Interestingly, a transplanted Mangekyo Sharingan can be freely activated or deactivated by non-Uchiha at will, in contrast to a normal Sharingan. Abilities of the Mangekyo Sharingan can also be programmed to activate under certain circumstances, either in the user's own eyes or in another's eyes, just like with Sasuke and Tobi. Now, of course, there is a drawback. Usage of the Mangekyo Sharingan's abilities causes great strain on the user and the user's eyes. It drains a considerable amount of chakra when simply activating and maintaining the Mangekyo Sharingan, and even more as each jutsu is used. Furthermore, it can cause considerable damage to the person using the Mangekyo Sharingan, leaving them in agonizing pain and causing deterioration of their eyes until their vision eventually goes blind. The vision can be restored by transplanting the eyes of another Uchiha with strong blood ties to the one going blind, and thereby awakening the Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan, or Eien no Mangekyo Sharingan. By awakening this evolved version of the Mangekyo Sharingan, the user no longer suffers any negative side effects from using them, and even reduces the chakra drain to a minimal level. Till next time, my fellow mangaka. Datte bayo.